Welcome back to Crazy Bill's Garage, and today I have a Hengst filter from Turkey. So this is a Hengst from Turkey. This would fit big filter. This would fit my wife's Hyundai Elantra with the 1.8. Now, there we go, Turkey. Let's turn it the other way. There we go. Good old Hengst. Now, I know I've done a few Hengst in the past, but let's take another look at this one and see how well they are made. I get dust up here. So, well, let's just take a good look at the outside first. There is a number on top. I think that's 73DFX. I believe that's what it is. This is an H90W25. Nice. And it has in one of these nice, they're nice, but I don't know if they give you enough. They probably do. You're only supposed to hand tighten them. You're not supposed to crank them down, right, with a wrench or anything. So don't do that. What's the weight of this big thing? 364.8 grams. That's a lot. That is a lot. And in ounces, 11.729. Wow. I mostly measure everything in grams, so I'll put her back to grams. There we go. And we'll take off this so I can soon cut her apart. And you see, we got the lip here. Not bad. Fits underneath a ledge here and holds her on. So I guess it is what it is. It isn't very thick, though. So don't go cranking them on too tight. Well, there we go. We got her cut open. Let me just flip it over to this side. We'll get the base. Oh, we got this. You get back on there. Now, this is a heavy base. Very thick. 5 inlet holes. Oof. It's got 4 threads. It's really good weight on this. So let us check here on how heavy this could be. 144.6 grams. Oh, that is pretty chunky. Oh. But standard for, I guess, Hengst. And here we go. I don't know. Is this rubber? Or, pretty sure it's rubber. If I have time. And if I can find something to light it up. I'll light it up and we'll see for sure. Oh. No, I just received this one, by the way. Big giant spring. Big hefty spring in it. So that's nice. But we got rust in the bottom of the cup. I was not expecting this at all. But it's just surface rust. It's nothing too terrible. Must have got some humidity in it at some point. Now, I want to measure how thick this cup is. So I know it's pretty good for thickness. They usually are. So there we go. Okay, we'll go 0.50 millimeters. So there we go. She is pretty thick. Wow. That is a solid piece. So let's see what we got here. Looks pretty uniform, really. There's a steel strip. That's a nice touch. Pretty uniform. They're kind of slanted in a little. It's kind of weird. Metal ends crimped over at the ends here. That's very nice touch. Oh, we have a bypass. Yeah, that's going to work just fine for sure. Not too bad. Nothing too special in these. I was looking up on the websites and stuff, trying to find out what. You know what? For 20 minutes there, I was looking up for information on this specific Hengst filter because a lot of them are different and come from different manufacturers. And this one from Turkey, I really couldn't find information, but too much other than where I could buy it. But I don't generally know exactly what the filtration is made up of. Some said synthetic, another site said enhanced cellulose, so it's like I don't want to say what it's made up as. Maybe somebody out there in the comments will know exactly what it's made up of, and so I'm not going to take a wild guess at it. So I'm just going to leave her at that and hopefully somebody will know for sure. We're going to take off this strip here and get it off. Yeah, it's going to be like that, is it? Yes, it is. Okay, it's going to be like that. I'm going to have to cut it off with super knife. But it's not super knife's turn just yet. But it's coming. Oh, right. I'm missing a step here. Okay. I'll be back in a second. So we do have 60 pleats. So 60 pleats on here. Really nice. And now I can cut it open with the knife. Super knife. Super knife should have no trouble with this. Ooh, actually, this stuff's a lot tougher to cut through than I thought it would be. Probably because I'm cutting through some adhesive. And this side. It's making me sweat cutting this open. It's terrible. Oh, did we get through it all? No, I don't know. I don't think we did. Darn it. There we go. We got through. Oh, are you kidding me? Didn't get through it all? Yeah, we did. So we're going to put that aside for now. You can see they use tan type glue adhesive. Nice. These are tall pleats, so we're going to see how tall they are. Oops, turn it on. So leave her together. Oh, I think we got the record for the height on pleats now. 15.37 millimeter. That is a tall plate. That's very nice. Wow. This is thick. Oh, very thick. So this is pretty nice. I don't know if this is synthetic or anything, because usually synthetic isn't as thick as this type of filtration, but this stuff is insane. Until I measure it, find out it's not as thick as I thought it was. But here we go. 0.70 millimeter thickness for the filtration. It is pretty thick. It's very stiff. Very stiff stuff. Let me do a little rip test here. Oh, it's pretty strong too. Very strong. Wow. It's nice stuff. I think what I gotta do is go and measure how much length we have here. And I think there's a lot of length here. Let's just say. I think there is. Oops, hitting my camera. And I'll be back in a sec. Well, I don't know, but I think we got a good winner here. 74 inches long, 188 centimeters. That is so much. 2 inches wide, or 5 centimeters. It is just, the plates are so long on this. They look great. Yes, I love it when we get a good filter in here. What else I gotta do? It's gotta be something. That's right, we got the filtration to look at. And it does not look like a cellulose filtration, so this could very well could be synthetic. It looks very nice. I don't know if I can get it in any focus better than that. That's about it. So we'll take a look at the backside. And there's the backside to the filtration of this Hengst filter from Turkey. Looks just as good as the front side, I must say. This is a very nice filter for sure. Look how I did that. Yeah, I almost lost my speech there on what to say, but I said for sure, so I saved it. Now, I did want to get the weight of this filtration to see how much. 22.4 grams. So it does have some really good weight on it. Turn that light on so I can see what we're doing. Get rid of that. And, well, hey, I'll make closing comments. So we got a pretty good filter here. We got great filtration. Thick can. A little bit of rust in there, but don't know how it was stored. I'm saying it wasn't stored great. Should have had one of the little plastic covers over it. Nice base plate. Very nice. Everything seems very nice. This, I do believe, is rubber. So I don't have a lighting source for it here. I just don't have a lighter. I can't find one. So I'm going with rubber. I know everybody's going to say, you got to burn it. You got to show us. And that may happen. But not in the house, the wife just yelled. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. And stick around. I got some pretty good ones for used oil filter Friday coming up this Friday. Yeah. Some more friends, some more oil filters. You know, these things have information. And I'm going to give it to you. But thanks for watching. And, well, tune in next time.